Back to school season.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. Are your grandchildren excited to go back?
Yes.
All of them? All 11?
Yes. But you know what they're excited about? Same thing I was excited about. Socializing. Getting back with your buddies.
What's your earliest memory of school?
My earliest memory of school, I was in the first grade, and my teacher was named Miss Hooks. And she wore these black, ugliest shoes. The heel was like that high, and it was like a big block. And she was old, had mostly gray hair, and she didn't smile much, and she kept a ruler with her.
Did you get hit by the ruler?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
She'd come over and she'd hit my hand. Dadgum, it hurt.
Why'd you get hit?
For talking.
What was your favorite grade?
My junior year. I had so much fun my junior year in high school. Oh, it was so much fun. I did half of a year in the first grade in town. And then we moved back out to River Bend. And so I had to go to Baconton Elementary. And, they had good school lunches. But I finished the first grade there. And in my second grade, in our room, on this side of the room were third graders. And on this side of the room, it was second graders. So the teacher would go back and forth teaching second grade and third grade. And I remember one day, Les, the man that helped Mama in the service station, was unable to come to work. And so she had nobody to watch Bubba. And I said, well, he can go to school with me. I'll take care of him there at school. And he was probably two years old, which would have made me 9. Yeah, probably. And I put him on my lap in that school desk, and that little fella sat right there with me. And
what did the teacher say when you brought Bubba?
Nothing. I mean, this was country. This is a country school. Families did what they had to do.
That's awesome.
And, oh my gosh, he was so sweet. And I remember taking him out to recess and him having the best time playing. You
had your own baby doll.
I had my own baby doll, and I miss my baby doll.
So go back to your junior year, if that was your best year.
Oh my
than
gosh.
Fun.
I don't know. It was just so dadgum much fun.
Your senior year wasn't fun?
Oh, yeah, it was fun, too, but then I had to worry about, was I going to graduate?
So how were those grades?
My grades that I earned. They were not good.
I can't imagine that they were really that bad. You passed?
Oh, they were. No. I graduated on a certificate. Daddy had to pay for summer school after graduation so I could get a diploma. Traded in for a diploma. But I just had a real good time.
You were very social.
And I was friends with everybody. It didn't matter who you were, what you were, how much money you had. I was friends with everybody.
Do you see yourself in any of your grandchildren? School-wise? Let's talk school.
No, not yet. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, no. And not even my own children. I didn't. Because I was so social, and they were not really, they were social, but in a smaller group.
Were they good in school? How about Jamie and Bobby?
No, their grades, they followed their mother, pretty much. No, they did better than I did, but, some people are just meant for school, and some are not.
Yeah,
and you hope, yeah.
Street smarts are
yes,
different.
And you just hope that those that are not there to really crave and love the art of loving loving school
Jack loves school, right?
Jack
Jimmy's
Jack
oldest.
adores school. He's never made a B in his life, and he's a sophomore.
Eddie probably never made a B either. Look at him, Edie.
Yes, I did.
What?
You
like
did
a
in what
one?
subject?
I definitely made B's.
Please.
In what
What,
subject?
PE?
I was not a math person.
Me either. That's why I had to go to summer school.
Math, I did all that, all of the extra classes, felt so good about it, went back in the next day to take the test.
You failed it.
I never failed it, but it was definitely a D. It was definitely.
Some people just don't test well. I didn't.
That's
like
exact.
testing.
Some
I panicked
people
in
don't.
In tests.
Some people don't. What kind of grades did you
Not
make,
good.
Teresa?
Not good.
Oh, I can't believe that. You're so smart.
No, I was social. I was a social. My mouth got the way with me.
See, you and we'd have
got
gotten along real
very
good.
much so.
I did good on the English,
In history, I bet.
and art.
Geography.
Yeah.
Yeah, school was a tough thing, but I can't believe they go back in August now.
I know.
We went back on
And-
Labor Day. Day after
Yes,
Labor Day.
we got out of school like June the 2nd or 3rd.
Memorial Day weekend, usually somewhere in that area.
And went back after
These kids
Labor
are getting
Day.
cheap.
But
What do
you
tell
know, we
your
thought we would
grandchildren
be
now that it's time to head back to school.
to just study and do the very best that they can. But you know, those that are not interested in school, Teresa, I hope that those children will at least go to trade school.
I think trade school is such a great opportunity. And I think it gets such little exposure. Some
Right.
days. And I tell you
I
what,
mean, to know a trade is $1 million. It's $1 million prize to me,
I agree, totally agree.
because you can go into electrician or something like that, and before it's over, you own an electrical contracting company that's worth millions. So the sky is the limit there, you know, if you have that trade. So
what do you want to say
Thank
to
you.
all the children going back to school?
Oh,
And even
my
the
goodness.
Parents. Some parents and some people are older in life heading back to school too.
Yes. You know, I feel sorry for today's parents, because y'all have to be on top of things so much. You know, I thank goodness that there was not computers and iPads and telephones that you toted around when my children were coming up, because these parents really do have to educate themselves. And there's just a lot of stuff out there, isn't it?
As technology grows,
But you children just, y'all be good. Choose your friends wisely. You know, I think that's about some of the best advice I can give them. Choose your friends wisely.
listen to your parents, even though you think they don't know what they're talking
Oh,
about.
absolutely. I remember Daddy telling me, Blue, I know you think your mother and I are real dumb today, but you're going to be so surprised when you go to bed one night and wake up the next morning and say, how did my mom and daddy get so smart just over one night? Good luck at school. Be good. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.